Hello Virgos, welcome to your monthly check-in for your wealth centers. Wealth, success, money, career, fulfillment, abundance, prosperity, whatever fits that definition for you. This month I have a little bit of a formatted reading, a little bit different for me, but we're going to look at any possible challenges that you might be facing, if any. We'll get some messages or some advice from Soul. We'll look into any unexpected blessings, maybe something on the horizon, and some possible outcomes just based on where everything is at and aligned right now. And then you see over here, I do have archangels joining for your group of signs that I'm sitting down to do all together. I'm joined by Archangel Satiel, and they oversee all matters of money, abundance, prosperity, wealth, success, career, etc. So they'll connect in with your guardian angel and provide you with a specific message for this month. If you want to skip ahead to the messages, I timestamp below. Otherwise, we'll go ahead and get the cards here. Start with a message from the archangel with your guardian angel. See what the divine has to share. Okay, they're throwing them at me. So they're eager and ready to talk with you, Virgo, and let you know. And do their 3 cards. And now we'll get your monthly check-in. Wealth, finances, career, like I said, money, prosperity, abundance, fulfillment. That was interesting. You can see I just went to deal them like playing cards. Maybe you guys are risk takers. You know, you like to have fun. Maybe you enjoy a little gambling or just socializing. But we'll see. We'll see why I went to deal you, like to go deal you kind of off the top here. And last one. Okay. That's really thrown me. The way I almost forgot what I was doing. Okay. Starting with any possible challenges, anything that might be affecting you now in any of your wealth centers. We have something that's been growing for a while here. You might have been feeling like every day is the same, or lack of momentum or progress, or just slow, like slow pushing through. Maybe you've been in a holding, waiting period. That's the singular flower up here, letting me know that there's happiness at the end of this period here. There's good news at the end of this. You're not wasting your time, your effort, your patience. It will lead to something fortunate here, good fortune. I think maybe whatever this holding pattern is, this waiting, sort of slowed down momentum, this period of duration, it may have felt like it's really impacted your world pretty significantly here. Maybe your world feels like it's just starting to maybe spin out of control, or it's just starting to get a little bit out of control in one area or another. But this ending is here. It's kind of before this gets into any kind of actual chaos or any kind of chaotic state. There's the recovery here. So I think the challenge here, if any, is your endurance right now with this patience, your perseverance, to keep putting effort in, even though you're not quite seeing the rewards yet. Like I said, you're feeling like, if events don't turn around soon, things will kind of get out of control or start to get out nervousness about maybe it's starting to get out of control, but I feel like this period is over and the sort of sunny days are happening now or soon. So the possible challenges, if any, is just hang on to that hope here in this final push, right? That final 5%, that last 5% of having to wait, of getting to the finish line. Just push on through here. Messages, advice from your soul about your success, wealth, money, abundance, career. Let's see. What advice do we have for you today? Okay. So I feel like they're talking to me about either a childhood dream, a lifelong dream, an aspiration you've had, something, again, you were hopeful for, used to think about a lot. You know, when I get older, I'll have this, I'll be able to do that. I'm going to be this kind of profession. And they're encouraging you here in the advice to go ahead, right? There's endless possibilities. Why not? Why haven't you pursued or put some time, interest, attention into this original kind of passion that you had? So if you've been debating, you know, should I take this up again? Should I return to something? Should I give it a try? Even if it's something new, but I feel like there's some kind of connection back to previous years, right? So something new would be like you doing something for the first time, let's say baking. You know, you've always thought about baking, you enjoy desserts, you remember growing up watching relatives bake in the kitchen and kind of tasting their goods, but you yourself have never given it a shot. Well, they're like, yeah, why not, right? Endless possibilities. Go ahead. Give into some of these dreams, you know, trial and errors. There's some fun, right? The youthful playfulness of this card as well. Giving into the fun of trying things out. So maybe we'll just kind of, yeah, they can go on top. They're not covering any pictures. Okay. Unexpected blessings. Let's see what's coming in here. We've got beautiful messenger horse coming in from the heavens here with all the butterflies and birds accompanying the message. So an unexpected blessing being delivered, to you. Suddenly got hiccups there. So you've got some, this is going to bring you peace as well. Maybe this is the news you've been waiting for, right? The blessing, to the sign that your period is over, the new chapter begins. Yeah, look at you walking towards the cups here out of the desert, right? Here's your prolonged period ending. Here's the refreshments waiting for you. Here's your options. Here's the replenishment, the refueling. So yeah, you're definitely in this last little leg, right? The last 5%, 3% even. You're so close. So you'll get some help here from above, the universe, your angels, your guardian angels are going to keep nudging you, giving you the supportive energies that you need. So your unexpected blessings is divine help here. Actually, we can just go on top. Angelic assistance, because they know you need it now. You're in the hardest leg of the journey, right? Your body is exhausted, starting to wear out your mind, your emotions, right? We all get to that point. So got some incoming energy. Okay. Now we have the possible outcome. So if you continue, if you push on through this final leg, you get through to that new beginning, that fresh start, lean into some interest to keep you in that hopeful, joyful energy. Now look how ordered the homestead is here, right? Going from the slightly, just a little bit, starting to maybe bleed out of control to fully under control. You also have the airiness of the cage being open and the bird kind of sitting on the ledge of the cage, just feeling the air. Everything's calm, right? Everything is in its place. You can start tackling one by one again. You can see you're looking at the moon again. You're back to self here, right? You're a chubby little happy little bluebird. So you've received the news. That's for sure when I see a bluebird here. So you received the news and now you're sitting nice and pretty. So this would be a contract, a promotion, a graduation, an approval of some kind, right? An award notice that you're going to be recognized. So there's something here that is a dream come true. Kind of you've been wishing upon the stars, asking for divine assistance, right? When will this be over? Can you help me? And it's definitely been answered here. So beautiful possible outcome coming up here. Maybe I'll tuck these ones underneath. Oh my gosh, come on. Horse didn't want to get up there. Okay. There we go. So really nice spread here in terms of upcoming a new burst, right? This looks like a nice fresh new burst of energy into your wealth centers here. Now your angel message, the archangel and your guardian angel. Let's see what additional message. Okay. So look at your angels here waiting to, so we've been talking about this fresh start, new start, fresh energy coming into your well center. Look at your angel here about to toss in the gold ball, right? To get a good rhythm here. You were, like we were saying, we were kind of ho-hum, daily routine, and then in comes the third ball, a little bit more excitement, right? We're going to add in some fresh excitement for you, some influx of money. We're going to bring in a flirtatious companion, right, to give you some fulfillment in the heart center. We're going to throw in that dream home, so you're happy in the homestead. Here comes the promotion opportunity, and you come right for it, right? You're ready. You see it. It's almost like you're playing baseball here. I know we're in North America here. We're into the World Series. It's almost like he's getting ready to like pitch it to you, right? You're ready to batter up. I'm ready to play. Let's go. I'm ready, angels. And they know you're ready. You're ready for this. And it's definitely going to be a partnership or an interest that you lean into, or a job, a project that makes you feel balanced. Like a part of you that maybe you didn't even know was missing suddenly got fulfilled. So you're going to feel like your heart double in size. You're going to be so impressed, I almost feel like a bit in awe at just how responsive you are to this incoming opportunity, this incoming fresh energy. Because it makes you feel whole, and I can see your heart kind of doubling in size here, like the the amount of fulfillment is going to be kind of awe-inspiring to you. Quite a bit of bewilderment and fascination here. I really like this positive energy over here. So get ready here, Virgos. Your angels are ready to play and toss in your new opportunity. You've been waiting, and they can see that you're going to a little bit imbalanced. So they're bringing in just the energy you need to get you to that final leg. The dreams come true, opportunity on the horizon, and I look forward to checking in with you guys next month.